Great. Okay. I got a little teeny pea pod right here. She's so cute. She's little. They're all pretty clingy these days. Inhale, open up, reach it out and up. And exhale, just shake, 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 shake. Let it go. Shake it out. Inhale, open. Stretch. Exhale, shake, shake, shake. Let it go. Shake everything out. Bounce. Inhale. Fill up, expand, exhale, let it go. Shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. And then just easy twisting, twisting from side to side, letting your hands hit your body. We have a beautiful sunny day up here, and it is very cold, I think. The cats have been out on the back porch this morning, but I did not go out for a walk. I've gotten derailed from my morning walks because of being up so late every night with the show that I've been working on. Let's see what happens once it's completely over, if I get back into it. All right, let's do a spiral up, like a scoop and a spiral. Scoop and spiral up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Crossing your body with just your upper body, but getting this nice twist, looking up to the diagonal, letting it just fall back down. And then let's do a cross, step across, crossing front. Basic choreography. And then changing it to crossing back. And let's add the arms with a little bit of a twist, just spiraling in the upper body, crossing your foot back, step touch. Weight shifting is a skill, really shifting your weight from one leg to another. So thinking about how that weight shift is happening, where our weight needs to be to do this easily. Let's go back to the front with the twist in the upper body. So we're still spiraling, crossing over. You can look to the side, away from the leg that's crossing. And then let's open it up into an X, elbow to knee. In the front, again, weight shifting. And then touching your foot in the back. Getting some movement in the morning. Coming in, let's do the lymph flush. So now that we've done, I'm just going to shut this curtain. It is very bright and sunny. Now that we've got some blood flow in our body, some movement, we'll go into the lymph flush. So rubbing your hands together, taking your right hand to the upper left collarbone, also known as your clavicle, just moving that tissue up here. So this is the first point we want to mobilize and sort of release so that the lymphatic fluid can go back into the blood and filter out through your body. Other side, same thing. And the order of these doing this lymph work matters. Like, we really want to make sure we start right here, because if this is plugged, this is the main return pathway. If that part gets clogged up, you're going to have more problems when the rest of it tries to come back. So getting in there. And then angle of the jaw. As you're doing the angle of the jaw, you can try opening and closing your jaw. Feeling into that. Right around there. If it feels tender, be very gentle. And then we're just going to do a pull down your sternocleidomastoid from just under your ear towards your collarbone. Same thing on the other side. Letting the tissue inside your body move. Then this place next to your nose, circles there. Squish up your face, open it up. What do they call it? Lemon pumpkin. Lemon pumpkin. Squish up your face, open it wide. Squish it up, open, squish, open. And then underneath your cheekbone. What is it with cats and the sticky mat? They just love to scratch it. It's like You could just make sticky mat scratching posts, which would last about 1 minute. Yeah, let that go in towards your jaw, just moving the tissue of your face. Squish it all around. Squish up the lemon pumpkin face. And then shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. Hands together one more time. 10 little dragons running through the forest. Moving the skin next to your skull around. So you can kind of like get little tree frog fingers and catch that skin and move it around so it's not gummed up. And we're even affecting into the bone, into the suture joints of our cranium. Since we're organic and alive, like everything in our body has much more vitality than we often think of it. Like our bones are really living. They are not just what you imagine when you see dead bones. All right, let's get to the next place. Armpit pack. Right hand on my left armpit pack. Deltoid getting in there. You can move it around. And then the same thing on the other side. And then come in, cisterna chyli, right under there, a little pulse in the middle of your body. So if this is the bottom of my torso, it's right there in the center, squishing in, biggest lymph node in your body. Ah, free up your neck and jaw. Look around, take in the space around you. And then inguinal fold right above the fold of your leg, between your pubic bone and your hip bones. Give that some movement. Lots of lymph nodes in there. And then down behind our knees, right behind the eye of your knee. And then shake it all out, little bounce. If it feels okay to do a little teeny jump, go for it. If it's not, if jumping is too much, don't jump. But if you can, get that little extra bit of bone density, right, from jumping. There's actually something that I used to do. I can't remember where I learned this. It might have been in gyrokinesis teacher training, but we're going to inhale, squish up, and pull in. Everything comes in. Deep breath in, and then kind of drop it down. So like kind of landing hard on my heels. This is for my bones, just to give them a little extra jostle, strengthen up. Everything pulls in, squish, 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 and drop and push out. Again, inhale. Squish, 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 and drop and push out. And 2 more. Inhale. Squish, 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 coming up high, and kind of a jarring drop. So if that doesn't feel good, bend your knees a little bit. Last one. But I feel like that jarring drop gives our body the chance to kind of free up stuff that might be holding on to. But if it feels horrible, don't do it. All right, let's go down to the floor. We're going to come into a cross-legged position. There we go. Seated, cross-legged position on the floor. Let's actually start with circles. So rib cage, lungs, and heart circling around above the pelvis. Spine, head, tail, ribs, getting some mobility, moving around. I was watching this thing on the Institute of Anatomy talking about the discs inside. So the discs are all there squished in between your vertebra, but they're buoyant. They're pushing the vertebra away from each other. And as we move, they can readjust their shape, right? But if we stay in the same position all the time, the chances are things might get a little out of whack. Change direction with your circles. So we want to make sure that in our day, we're regularly moving that whole head-tail connection in different ways. So not just forward, backward, but side, side, twisting, free-flowing our spine a little bit so that we can let those discs re-fluff, re-relax. organize inside our bodies. And movement really is the best way to do that, right? You can have an operation, but if you aren't changing your movement patterning, what good is that, right? And take it down. Let's cross and take it down and go forward. Cross the other way. So non-dominant leg is in front. Just take it down and then shift from side to side. Tail to head, letting that again mobilize your spine, releasing in your lower back. For me, this releases my back of my hips a lot. So for me, often tightness comes into my back through doing too much external rotation. So the top of my hips and rotators can be getting tight. So this is one of the ways to release that. And then coming up, opening it out, stretching from side to side. And come in, spiral to the right, spiral to the left. And again, twisting each direction. Last time, third time's a charm. Third time really is a charm in your body. Even on a cadaver, like movement, if I move the leg of a body one time, the movement's going to go part way. I move it 2 times, movement goes up higher. Move it 3 times, it's going all the way up to the head. Like our bodies take a minute to get what's happening. Let's take it down onto our backs. Opening. Oh, my lower back just released. I've been in the car so much lately. Internally rotate one leg at a time, spiraling in. Yeah, I've had like every single day, even 2 to 3 plus hours in the car, usually instance of an hour to an hour and 10 minutes. But even when I haven't been going to rehearsal, I've had other things I had to do. Ah. Or I've been going to multiple rehearsals. So it's like, oh, one's over here, and then the next one's over there, and then you got to get home at midnight. Anyway, life is exciting, that is for sure. Bring it in. Let's turn both legs in, internally rotate, spiral in, and in that position with your legs spiraling in. So my knees are together, my feet are wide. I'm just gonna gently, very, not using all my muscle force, but just a little bit of fluid movement. I'm gonna slightly contract, tuck, and then arch my spine. So arching and curling, really initiating from the bottom of my spine, but not doing it by engaging every muscle to do it. Thinking more of moving in a fluid way. So like a wave moving up and down through your body. So pretty small, but letting yourself have this little wave, little teeny wave moving up and down through your body, like a lava lamp. And as you're doing that, see if you can release your neck, shoulders, and head. So again, on a smaller level, just letting the spine readjust, right? The micro level, the smaller movement is sometimes the more potent movement because we're not forcing anything. If we're just allowing movement, in encouraging and allowing movement as opposed to going to huge movement, often that is the best way to make the changes that our body needs. So really subtle fluid flow, wave motion up and down through your spine. And let's let that release. And let's warm up our back a little bit more. Hands down by your sides, lift your pelvis, circles with your hips, circling around. Our bodies were made to be moving a lot, right? Like human bodies. It's only in the past couple hundred years where we have cars, we have cell phones. I mean, not the couple hundred years for that, but we have much more, uh, we don't have to walk, right, as much. We don't have to move as much. So movement is super healthy for our bodies. I know I'm preaching to the choir, but change direction if you haven't. Come into center. Let's take our arms up over our head. Just push up a little higher. Let your chest come to your chin. Take a deep breath in. And then roll it down through your spine, holding your breath a little bit until you get to the bottom. When you get to the bottom, let the air just fill back up. So it's impossible to entirely hold your breath and speak, right? Air is moving through your body to speak. So roll it up, arms over your head, deep breath in. Ex, let's see. Don't exhale. Hold your breath in, but scoop your belly in towards your spine and roll it down through your spine. When you hit the bottom, fill up with air. Oh, that's what it is. Okay, now I know what we're doing. You're going to roll all the way up. Deep breath in, chest to your chin. Now you're going to exhale as much out as you can, but keep your chest to your chin. Exhale, 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 and then roll it down. When you hit the bottom, let the air fill back up and reestablish that lumbar curve. One more time, since I finally figured out exactly what we're doing. And it's not that it's wrong one way or the other. It's just they do different things. So deep breath in, chest to chin. Keep that lift in your rib cage and exhale as much as you can. From there, roll it down vertebra by vertebra. Don't take forever. Just let it move. And then inhale, open it up and relax into the floor. Open your arms out and just turn your head from side to side. Soften your neck, soften your shoulders. Tell yourself everything is okay, even if it's not, right? Just give your body the information that for right now, in this moment, you're okay, you're safe. Let's take our hands down by our sides, legs up to the ceiling, flexing through your feet and pointing through your feet. Let's get in front of that. Flex and point. Flex and point. Flex and point. You're going to flex, point, touch the floor. Let's come up. Flex, point. Inhale, touch your toes to the floor. Exhale up. Flex, point. Inhale down. Exhale up. Flex, point. Deep breath in. Exhale. Flex, point. Inhale. Exhale. Flex, point. Inhale. Exhale. Flex, point. Inhale. Exhale. I'm just moving my legs to different levels to see how it feels at each place. Flex, point. Inhale, up. Flex, point. Inhale, up. Flex, point. Inhale, two more. Up. Flex, point. Deep breath, last one. Up. Flex, point. And relax. Drop it down. Free up your spine. Head, tail, releasing. Shake it out. And then circles with your legs. So this circling of your femur head in your hip socket, circling your legs should be a nice release for your body. Relaxing your lower back, letting your inner thighs relax. Let your arms do the work of stirring and steering. And then let's take the legs up, shake them out, shake them out, shake them out. Shake out the arms. Let that go down into your shoulders. So upper back, lower back are getting a little popcorning. Free up your spine. And let's grab weights if you have them. If you don't have them, no worries. If you have like a book or a couple of cans, you can use that. I've got 2 3-pound weights. I'm going to hold them in both hands together. And I'm going to, again, pigeon-toed knock knees. So my knees are touching. My feet are turning in, circling around my body with the weights. Inhaling up, exhaling down. Using your breath. And change direction. Letting this massage out your shoulders. Last one. And coming in. Let's take the weights in both hands. You're just going to go up, spiral in, and spiral out, letting your shoulder blades move on your back. You can bend your elbows and come closer on that spiral or not, really up to you. Just moving the tissue, the fascia, the muscle fiber, the bones, and the fluids inside your body. That pretty much covers everything in there. And then let's take your hands out in front of you, and you're just gonna bend your elbows towards your ears and then up to the ceiling. Coming down, pressing up, stabilizing your upper arm a little bit to get this lower and push, lower and push, lower and push, lower and up, down, up. 4 more. 3, 2, last one. Internally actually rotate one more time. Let's do a set of opening and closing here. 1 for 10, 2, chest, lungs, and heart. 3, 4. This is a fairly light weight for me, but it still feels like there's enough going on. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bringing it in, getting rid of your weights. Let's do a big spiral, taking your knees into your chest. I'm gonna have to relocate so that I don't have an issue with the plants. Head in one direction, legs in the other direction. Big twist. And if you want to straighten out your legs, go for it. Last one. Come in, open up, circle your feet. Big circles. You can grab on if that is helpful. Change direction. And fold it in. Let's roll onto our sides, just rolling onto one side and then slowly rolling onto the other side. Letting the water in your body just slosh from side to side. Releasing tension and increasing flow. So tension masks flow, tension slows or stops, blocks flow. We want to relax, pour yourself from side to side, letting go. Let your head release. And then come in. And let's come all the way up. Let's just roll back and forth a few times. So rolling through your spine, massaging through your back. Take it to a plow if that feels good. Come up to your legs if that feels good. Letting that stretch out your back. And massage it. So you're massaging, but for me, I get a big stretch in my upper back and neck as I come into that plow position. And then let's flip over onto hands and knees. Yeah, so since I've been doing the show, like I haven't been to the pole studio very much. I haven't been working out as much as I would. I haven't been walking as much as I would. Although when I'm in when I am in rehearsal, I'm usually running around the theater a ton. So I'm getting a fair amount of movement, but it's not the same movement. It's not as much recuperative movement. Now, my body is very happy to be here today. Tuck in my shirt because that always looks good. Coming onto hands and knees, opposite arm to leg out, in. Let's go with the same diagonal for 10. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8, 9, 10. Change it to the other diagonal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Long back. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're going to change it. Your arm and leg are going to go in the same direction. So going 1, 2, let's like come all the way forward. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other side, arm and leg going together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Curl your toes under, take it up to a downward dog. Bend one knee, bend the other. Stretch through your calf and Achilles. Lift your heels high, scoop your belly in, roll it forward into a plank. Let's do 10 touches. Shoulder 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Drop your head, roll it up. One leg up to the ceiling, pulsing up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pushing with your arms. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Take it down, roll it out into your plank, alternating legs, going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Knees down, elbows and knees. Just rotate your arms out and in, just spiraling, massaging out your forearms. And then head, tail, arch and curl. Use your breath, giving those discs a chance to really fluff up. Fluffing makes them sound like they're made of air. They're really kind of like dense, rubbery feeling stuff. Living, dense rubber. And in this position, see if you can circle your rib cage around. So easy circles with your ribs. Go the other way. And then head tail, like you're wagging your tail and your head's going with it like a happy dog. And then come in, one leg out behind you, up and down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Long body. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Coming into your forearm plank, touching down parallel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Twisting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Knees down, child's pose. Feel into your heart. See if you can feel your heartbeat. Lungs hugging the heart. So every big breath massaging out that heart. Interlace your hands out behind your back. If you can, lift them up to the ceiling. And then just kind of wiggle your shoulders around, moving, and release that down. Coming all the way onto your belly. Let's go with regular Pilates swimming, paddling away with a pumping breath. So the pumping breath is a big sniff through your nose, big exhale through your mouth, deep diaphragmatic breathing. long spine. Lift the whole thing up, float it around like you're flying. Take your hands next to your chest. Inhale, open. Exhale, release it down. Inhale, fill up, expand. And exhale, take it down. Inhale, open and lift. And exhale, release. Inhale up. If it feels good, bend your knees, or if you want to try it. And then release it down. And one more time. Coming up, bend. Let's make it 2 more times. Go for the perfect 3. Last one. Take it back, child's pose again. Surrender, melt, let go. Big breathing down into your belly, letting your diaphragm really descend and massage out your organs. And then let's take it into a side bent knee position, elbow and knees. You're going to inhale up, exhale, twist, look under your armpit. Inhale, lift, exhale, come down. Inhale, spiral, open, and lower. Up, twist, open, lower. Press, spiral, lift, lower. Up, twist, lift, lower, up, twist, lift, lower, up, twist, lift, lower. 3 more. Unfurl. 2 more. Last one. And then you're going to take your top knee behind your bottom knee, side stretch. Once you get into your side stretch, look down toward the floor and then spiral toward the ceiling. Toward the floor, softening. Inhale, open. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Take this hand, wrap it around your lat, other hand to the floor, going to the floor with your shoulder. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Swing your legs around to the other side. Knees bent, elbow underneath you. Inhaling up, exhale, spiral. Inhale, open, bring it down. Inhale, exhale, inhale, lower. Up, twist, open, lower. Long spine, twisting, inviting any kind of imbalance in your own body to just renegotiate your inner spaces, reabsorbing anything that needs to be reabsorbed. Thinking of the living, fluid nature of our bodies, right? Lots of capacity to heal. I'm really thinking about the discs, right? The movement of the spine. Lots of movement of the spine here. 3 more. 2. And that's one reason why we want to be doing exercises where we're in a different relationship to gravity. Last one. Bottom leg forward, top leg back, side stretch. Soften down towards your legs. Inhale toward the ceiling. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Might feel like it's not a lot of movement. That is okay. Last one. Taking that top arm, wrapping it around your lat, other hand to the floor, shoulder down and up for 10. Going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Coming all the way up. We're going to take it back down onto our backs on the floor. Um, just with this thought, it's funny because whenever I wear these yellow pants, because I almost never wear yellow. I love yellow, but I can wear it on the lower half. It looks horrible if I wear it on the upper half. But whenever I wear these yellow pants, I see everything that's yellow in this room. It's like, I've got this yellow ball over here. I've got a couple paintings that have yellow and blue in them. So when I wear yellow, I become much more aware of yellow. Try it as an exercise, right? Wear something that you don't normally wear and see how it affects your perception of the rest of the world. Interesting thing. All right, stretch your legs out. We're gonna take a heel rock. Let that send a ripple and a wave through your body, which is one reason, like when people always wear the same colors, drive the same way, go to the same places, hang out with the same people, they're really locking everything into a pattern, which is great for stability, but it can really block energy also. So make sure you're inviting in some diversity into your life, right? And then receiving it and being like, oh, have some openness and some resilience around that. Look at that. New things, new awareness. All right, let's do big arm circles. Exhale, coming up, inhale, open. Exhale, inhale, open. Exhale up, reaching through your legs. Inhale, exhale, inhale, change direction with the arms. Exhale up, inhale down. I'm trying to alternate which arm comes on top. Last one. Bringing the legs back in. Feet are going to be pretty much perpendicular, lower legs perpendicular to the floor. We'll do a little march here, just one leg up at a time. You can push the floor away with your foot and point it. So as I push, my leg is coming up. I'm really using my foot to push the floor away and then also to land, like toes, ball of the foot, heel. See if you can work through your feet as you're doing this little march. Let's take the arms up to the ceiling. Marching. This is very sort of rigid. Let's take the arms over the head and then the arms out to the sides. Good. And bring it in, roll it down through your spine. Take a little rock through your spine, freeing up the flow in your gut body. Head, tail, relaxing. Again, letting those little cushy marshmallow discs get a squish, right? So that they can readapt whatever they're doing in your body to be more functional, right? They don't have blood supply. Like there's no nerves going right into the discs. So they rely on movement to nourish and clear away waste, right? Movement and breath. And our breath can really move our spine too, but we want to just get as much going in there. Not that we have to move in extreme positions, but that there's small micro adjustments happening often, right? Let's go back up. This time we're going to slide our feet further out. So feet are far away. Press up. Let's flex and take a march there. Just leave our hands down for this one. So feet are flexed. Heels are touching the floor farther away from your butt than the other version. Pushing the floor away. Now try letting go of that flex. So the top of the foot is going to come down. You're going to point again to push off. I feel my foot instantly coming closer to my body. So try to keep it far away. Good. And bring it in. Roll it down. Shake out your legs. Shake out your butt. Giving me the inspiration to also scratch my head. Just get those little tiny little monkeys in the forest, legs up to the ceiling. Shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. Grab on, happy baby pose. Wiggle around in your baby. Massaging through your back, releasing your whatever you need to release. Inner thighs, hamstrings, lower back. Breathe. Living body, very adaptable, right? We're more resilient when we can adapt more easily to things. right? The seismic shifts of life don't affect us to that like uh really stressful degree if we can soften through our body some of the time, right? So we're releasing the tension that's coming in just by being a person in the world. All right, let's roll it back and forth, rounding through your spine. Again, this time if you want to, you can try coming up onto your feet, taking it forward. So shifting your weight backwards to forwards. If you keep reaching forward, it's easier to come up. And you could either come all the way up, or you could also try taking it forward onto your arms so that like you could roll back, roll forward, pop your legs off the floor. Just an option, or come up, or just roll forward and backward. Either any of those are fine. All right, and let's come back to our front body. We're going to do push-ups. I'm going to do regular push-ups, so pec push-ups. So I define them as being tricep push-ups here, pec push-ups open wider, like elbows into your side for the tricep. Here, if we're more into our pecs. Of course, the pecs are working both ways, but it's not as tricep-y if your hands are wide and elbows are wide. And those are easier for me to do with my knees off the floor. So I'm going to do a push-up and then drop my knees to the floor. Push up and then drop. The other alternative would be push up and then lift, but try to either drop or lift your knees in between each push up. Now I'm changing it to go for the easier version. 4 more. 3, 2, last one. Coming onto your butt, legs out behind you, legs out, arms out behind you, hands pointing back, pushing your chest to the ceiling, shoulders wide. If it feels okay to drop your head back, do it. Or don't. If it doesn't feel good, you can just keep looking forward. And maybe kind of like, it feels okay. I don't want to stay there very long. And release that. Hands on your knees, scoop your belly in, around your spine, curling back. And let's come into one more side plank here. This time, one foot in front of the other, elbow on the floor, or you can be here if you want. I like this because then I can really open up my body. Going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Change it to the other side. Swing it around or roll over, pressing it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Take it down. Bring both legs out in front of you. Stretch it to the side. Lengthen up over to the other side. Lengthen up. We're going to circle the whole way around. So taking it to one side, circling forward, around to the other side. We're going to keep going. Lift your chest to the ceiling, arch back. Sideways, same direction, forward and around. If it feels okay, lift and arch. Open your heart and lungs. Sideways, full, grand circular port de bras. And then take it to the front and roll it up. And we'll change direction. Going the other way. Wait, which is the other way? Yeah, this is the other way. Opening around the back. Or just coming straight up the middle. That's also fine. Really work with what feels right in your body. Last one. And take it into a forward fold. Just hang out there. Surrender, let go. If you need to bend your knees there, go for it. Breathe. Breathing length into your spine, length into your body. Internal massage with the breath. Good. And then coming up, we're going to do fix my okay, take that out now. Just a roll across one butt cheek and then the other. Hips, lower back, massaging out, letting it go. Open and lift, take it down to the floor. Open and lift, other side. Use your breath. Just spiraling your spine. Again, getting that mobility in your whole spine. Doesn't have to be hypermobile, but just movement so it's going a little bit in all the different directions. Let's take it onto our backs for our final stretch. Let's go knee over knee, just drawing it in. Breathe into it. If you want to do ankle over knee, go for it. Try circling your feet in one direction, change it to the other direction. Release it, give it a shake, change it to the other side, same thing. And again, circling your feet one way, circle the other way. Breathe. And release, give it a shake, let it go. Lower your feet to the floor, easy loose knee drops from side to side, just really relaxing. Letting your knees open and close, softening your lower back, softening your hips. Breathing, inner body, easy, letting go. Right? Soft doesn't mean you're not strong, right? We don't need to walk around clenching our muscles all the time. A strong muscle has the capacity to be relaxed, right? If we're holding all the time, we're kind of blocking the capacity to get stronger or to release. So we want to have softness in our day-to-day so that when we engage, we can be stronger. And bringing that in, coming to stand on your legs. Let your head hang down, feet wide, shift from side to side, bending one knee and then the other. Oh. And then come in, roll it all the way up, coming up to the top. Inhale, open it up. And exhale, just soft float down with the arms. Inhale, fill up, expand, open, and exhale. Feel the space around you. Feel the space inside you. That space, the space inside and the space outside is all just space. Moving through the space, moving with the space, taking it into your body. Spacious inner body. Great. And I am going to stop the live stream. So if you joined, thank you for that.